was diagnosed with complex PTSD a couple years ago. Up until that point, I was a straight A student. I was in Girl Guides and that kind of thing. And then I got mixed up with a boyfriend who was into drugs and was severely abusive. And from there, I went through very traumatic experiences with him and actually fell into a role of addiction and struggled with that for many, many years. I met a guy when I went to treatment in 2016. He ended up relapsing on methamphetamines and became severely, severely abusive and actually tried to kill me. And at that point, I had him removed from my house and he started to stalk me. And that set in such a bad PTSD symptom that I struggled to go out in public. I struggled to just live a daily life. Go around. I talked to my family doctor and she's like, well, you're really good with dogs. You know, have you ever thought about a service dog? I didn't realize that I could get a dog that was specially trained to help me with my quirks and my PTSD behaviors. But as we started talking about it, you know, she was like, well, he could, you know, do behavioral interruptions. He can help you with panic attacks and that kind of thing. I was like, wow, like this dog could really change my life. When I started to search service dogs, how do I train a service dog? Who trains service dogs? How do I get a service dog? And every time I searched something to do with service dogs, Aspen's name came up. And Aspen was on there and I called them and I think I spoke with Maria.
If you are able to make them sit and hold their seat before you say it up.
Then we started talking about the owner train program. I said, you know, I've got a lot of experience training dogs and this is something that I would be interested in doing, and that's kind of where we went from there. So one of the big ones is I can actually go grocery shopping on a whim without having to prepare for hours just to leave my house. So the first impact is he actually made me get out of the house. During training, I had to go out to train him in public. So it forced me to get out and socialize and train in spaces that I've not been comfortable going to. More recently, I had one of the worst panic attacks I've had in a long time, about a month ago. And he knew exactly what to do when it started, and he tried to move me out of it. When that didn't work and I ended up on the floor, he would paw at me and bark at me until I finally started paying attention to him. And had I not had him, it probably would have been a panic attack that ended me in the hospital. Yeah. My life has changed dramatically over the last 6 years. Not only am I clean, I'm making better choices. I'm not in abusive relationships. I have the courage to stand up for myself, and now Diesel's giving me the courage to branch out and go out and do activities that I've had trouble doing in the past. And I'm now able to give my son the life he deserves. I'm able to do things that I want to do, that I was so afraid of doing. And I just see my life going up from here. You know, I'm going to be able to do everything that I dream of doing, everything that my son wants to do. You know, go places, do things, have people over, meet new people. Looking forward to a great life.